But then, pray for me. My throat has been hurting for more than a month. But still, I've enjoyed my Christmas. Did you? I hope you have had a chance to say thank you for all the presents that you have received. Did you? Did you really say thank you? And don't forget, you have to say thank you to God, because He has given us the most precious gift of all. Do you know who that is? Or what that is? Yeah, it's Jesus Christ. That's the most precious gift that God has given us. That's why we're here, singing a lot of songs, because we're so thankful and grateful to what God has done. Remember last Christmas? We had a big celebration, right? Last Sunday? Right. And it was so beautiful. Why? Because you see all the candles? They haven't taken it away, right? There are all candles over here. So when the candles were lit, it was so beautiful. When the lights are dimmed, you see the flickering of the light, the flames. It was so beautiful, right? So do you know how we got the lights on for the candles? Yeah? Oh, fire. Wow, that's a little bit too big. Yeah, we put some. Do you know how we did it? There was a lighter that we were using, right? But we can also use something else. I should have brought this last week. It's matches, right? You can get the match and you can lit the candles with it. Now, if I look at all these candles that I have in my hand, I picked this one because this is straight, right? It's pretty good. Compared to these ones, I think this is good. If I have to be a stick, I'll probably be this one. I think it's pretty strong, right? Pretty sturdy. You think you can break it with one hand? Yeah, who want to try? Nobody want to try? Sure, come on up. Come on. No, you can come up. You raise your hand. With one hand though, can you break it? Just with one hand. You broke it. And I thought I picked this one because it's the strongest. Thank you. You can go back. It hurt me. Look at me. I thought I was strong because I picked it. It was so straight. And now you broke it with just one. What am I supposed to do? And I thought, if I am a stick, God could use me to light up a fire, right? So I can so God can use me. I'm broken. Can He still use me? Why? How can He still use me? I'm already broken. I'm so weak. Oh, you can still use it. That's right. Oh, matches has a lot of uses, right? But still, you know, I'm looking at me. If I'm like a matchstick and I'm broken because I'm weak, look what I have in my other hand. If this is me, each of these sticks can represent all of you, right? One of you. And if I'm holding all of you in one hand, can you break this with one finger? It'll be hard, right? If there's more of us, how strong can this be, isn't it? So in God, I remember what the Bible told me. I am by myself, I am weak. But if we are united, we are strong. And God can use all of us. He can use one of us to do something, but He can use all of us. Because united, together, we're much stronger. We're all by our little self. Then we may do something, but it's not going to be a lot, right? So I'm so glad. When I accepted Christ into my heart, I became His family. And everybody who believes in God are my brothers and sisters. So I belong to a big family. So I'm not just all by myself trying to do something for God. God has all of us in His hand. Remember? There was a Bible verse I can remember. It's recorded in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 19. It says, "Consequently, you are no longer foreigners and aliens, but fellow citizens with God's people and members of God's household. Wow, look at that. Once I become God's child, once I accepted Him, I am a fellow citizen of God's kingdom. I'm not an alien. I'm not a foreigner. And it also says in verse 21, in Him, the whole building is joined together and rises to become a holy temple in the Lord. So once we become His child, we are all part of His family. We are all part of His temple. And together, we can do something for God. God can use us. I'm glad I'm God's family. I'm in God's family. Are you? Are you in God's family? If not, you have to think about it. And ask Pastor Ivy. I'm sure she'll be glad to tell you how we can become part of God's family.